In a world that's constantly filled with noise, whether it's the buzzing of notifications, the constant chatter on social media, or the pressure to be always talking and interacting, silence is becoming a rare commodity. Yet, this was not the case for the Stoics. In fact, the Stoics valued silence deeply, seeing it as a powerful tool for reflection, personal growth, and emotional mastery. In this video, we're going to explore the Stoic approach to silence, why speaking less can lead to greater mental clarity, and how we can incorporate this principle into our daily lives for better focus, relationships, and inner peace. The Stoics and the art of silence. The Stoic philosophers, including figures like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, were keenly aware of the impact that words and speech had on their minds and emotions. They understood that words, once spoken, cannot be taken back and often lead to unnecessary conflict or regret. Marcus Aurelius, in his famous Meditations, speaks about the value of thinking before you speak and making sure that your words are aligned with virtue and wisdom. For the Stoics, speech was not a means to impress others or to fill the silence, rather, it was a tool for self-expression, and it had to be used wisely and intentionally. Silence as a tool for self-reflection. One of the primary reasons why silence was so highly regarded by the Stoics was its connection to self-reflection. The Stoics believed that, to grow mentally and emotionally, we must take time for deep introspection. Seneca, for example, famously stated, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." By sitting in silence, without distractions or external influences, we can look inward and face our thoughts and feelings with clarity. This self-reflection is key to understanding our triggers, fears, and desires, and helps us move toward emotional equanimity. Silence allows us to reconnect with our inner selves, to listen to our true thoughts and feelings. Without constant input from the outside world, we have the space to process our emotions, recognize our biases, and refine our character. For the Stoics, this was essential for achieving virtue, the highest goal of their philosophy. Silence as a path to emotional mastery. One of the most powerful teachings of Stoicism is emotional mastery. The Stoics believed that our emotions often arise from irrational thoughts and beliefs, and that silence can be a tool to tame these emotional impulses. Epictetus, in his Enchiridion, teaches us that we cannot control the external events in our lives, but we can control how we respond to them, especially through our emotions and reactions. Silence offers a buffer between external events and our reactions, providing us the mental space to choose how we will respond. Think about a moment in your life when you were upset or angry, but in the heat of the moment, you decide to stay silent rather than react impulsively. In that moment, you gave yourself time to reflect, to step back, and ultimately to select a more measured and thoughtful response. This is a Stoic strategy that can help us respond with wisdom, rather than react with emotion. Silence in communication, quality over quantity. The Stoics also recognized that communication is far more powerful when we pick our words carefully. Seneca wrote, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." This sentiment extends to communication as well. By speaking less and listening more, we can gain deeper insight into the thoughts and feelings of others. Often, we find that those who speak the most have the least to say, while those who practice silence have a wealth of wisdom waiting to be shared. In modern life, we often feel the need to fill every silence with words, as though silence itself is awkward or uncomfortable. However, the Stoic approach encourages us to be more deliberate in our speech, to speak only when it is necessary and to choose our words with care. By doing so, we enhance the quality of our relationships, reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings, and create a sense of harmony in our interactions. Silence in the modern world. In today's world, silence is becoming increasingly rare. Social media, 24/7 news cycles, and the endless stream of notifications all compete for our attention. Yet, the wisdom of the Stoics remains timeless. By embracing moments of silence, we can disconnect from the constant noise and reconnect with our own thoughts. Whether it's taking a walk without your phone, meditating for a few minutes, or simply choosing to be present in the moment without speaking, we can incorporate Stoic principles of silence into our modern lives. In a world that often prioritizes speed and instant gratification, the Stoic practice of silence serves as a reminder to slow down, to reflect, and to act with intention. It allows us to focus on what truly matters, rather than being distracted by the superficial noise around us. How to embrace silence in your own life. So, how can you start embracing silence in your life? Here are a few simple Stoic-inspired steps you can take to integrate this powerful practice. Practice mindful listening. Instead of speaking right away, take a moment to really listen to others. Allow them the space to express themselves fully before you respond. This improves your relationships and enhances your ability to understand others deeply. Create daily moments of silence. Set aside time each day to be alone with your thoughts. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation, this practice will help you connect with your inner self and gain clarity. Speak with purpose. Before you speak, ask yourself whether your words will add value to the conversation. If they don't, choose silence. When you do speak, make sure it's intentional, thoughtful, and aligned with your values. Embrace solitude. Take time to be alone, away from distractions. Use this time to reflect on your life, your goals, and your actions. It's in solitude that we often gain the most profound insights. In conclusion, the Stoic practice of embracing silence is not just about avoiding words, it's about finding peace in quiet, mastering our emotions, and communicating with intention. In a noisy world, silence can become a refuge, a place where we reconnect with ourselves, strengthen our minds, and approach life with clarity and purpose. By incorporating moments of silence into our daily routine, we can cultivate a life of greater focus, deeper self-awareness, and richer relationships. The Stoics knew the power of speaking less and listening more, and it's a lesson we can all learn from today. So, take a deep breath, embrace the silence, and see how it transforms your mind and life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel.